Hi, I'm Darren. This Kartra tutorial is how to use Kartra email templates for higher engagement. Now, before we head into that, I'm just going to briefly go over something I've been speaking about in other videos and basically forgot to do it. So what I was basically talking about was the integrations. When you set up an email, it pre-populates all of your information. Okay, so how you basically do that, you go into My Integrations, and you basically go into My Kartra Mail, because that would be like the very first integration that's set up. So you click on that and you click on Edit, and then all you're really going to do is you're just going to input all of your information into here. Okay, so that'll literally be it. So obviously the gateway is going to be Kartra Mail, the sender name is going to be your sender name, from email address, reply email address, and that's basically it. And then what that does, each time you create an email, it will pre-populate it. Okay, so let's get into the email templates then. So you go to Communications, and we've been working on a sequence. So we're going to work on that sequence now because we haven't got any leads in our account, not in this one anyway, because this is a different account to my main account. But we've been working on this sequence, so we'll click on Sequences. Now once you start building your lists and stuff like that, you can click on Broadcast, but it won't allow you to do anything while you've got no leads. Whereas obviously Sequences, you can build sequences. Okay, so we'll open up that sequence. And if you haven't really got this far yet, you know, if you've come onto this video, for example, and you've not even set up a sequence yet, if you go back and basically search where I talk about setting sequences up and basically how I put them together, but you're going to see the sequence again now anyway. Okay, so that's the sequence loaded up. Obviously, as you can see, we're not really talking about the sequences today, we're talking about the email templates. But what we'll do is we'll go in and we will edit the first email, and we'll basically create a template. And what's good about the templates is once you've done it once, you can save it as your generic template, and then you can just load it in each time you want to use it. So that's now loaded up. So basically what happens is, when you go in, you're either going to create a broadcast, you'll go through the system, or when you create like an email, like I showed you in the previous videos, you end up here. Okay, and this is really where you're either going to use the basic version, okay, which is just like a text editor, but when you go on to advanced, this is really where your templates are. And you go on template designs, and you can basically use either a full template, one that they've already created, okay, and then all you do is then you just go in and obviously make all the changes that you want to make. Or you can build it yourself. Now, when you build it yourself, it's exactly the same, really, as when you're building like a landing page. It's like a drag and drop editor, which I think is absolutely great. So basically, it tells you here to drag elements from the sidebar into this canvas. Okay, so when you're going to do it, it's an ideal thing to plan it. Okay. So sort of plan, are you going to have a headline, are you going to have some text, are you going to have buttons and stuff like that. So I'll basically just show you what I'll do is I'll kind of pre-populate this a little bit with some of these elements, and then I'll show you how to. Okay, so what I've done is I've just gone ahead and I've put in, a few of the elements just to sort of see what you can do with it, and I'll explain a few. I mean, this is basically what I do with a lot of my emails. And the great thing about these emails is you can obviously add elements in there, and these will basically these will sort of like bring the engagement up of your emails, because you can get your users to interact with various different things. And you know, if you want to sort of direct, if you want to direct your users, the subscribers, to various different things, so if you've got products to sell or something like that, or you know, there's something specific that you want them to do, you know, you can create buttons and things like that, and you know, you can basically edit everything within like various different parts onto the email. Okay, so you're creating like your template, and one of the great things about Kartra is it allows you to put this this countdown timer in. So if you've got like an offer that's time sensitive, you know, you can basically set this by, you know, a certain time, a time limit. It ends on this day, you know, that kind of thing. So if you're sending out a broadcast and you've got a 5-day offer going on, when you send that broadcast out, you can set this to basically count down 5 days, and then that's it, you know, then like the offer's gone. So you know, this is like increasing engagement all the time. Another great thing about the templates is once you've built your basic template, so I mean, if I was going to use that particular design to send out all of my emails, what we can then do is we can go ahead and we can save that, and we can save it as a template. Okay, and literally all you basically do is click save as template. So when I create a template itself, what I do, if I've got a sequence going out, I spoke about in different videos, where every time I create like a campaign, it'll either have five or 10 days you know, worth of emails going out. And if I'm saying something in that email which is repetitive, it could be about bonuses, it could be about a product, it could be about whatever. Okay, it's just the same information all the way through. I'll create a template, obviously write the copy out so that it's got that same information in, and then save it as a template. So then all I really have to do is like fill in the top section. So, you know, if this is going to be all about, I don't know, we've got a campaign going on about dogs. So each day we're talking about a different thing about dogs. But then down here we've got our offer. We're talking about that. I don't know, it could be like a free 10-day training plan or something like that. But the offer's only on for 5 days. So we'll basically write all of that information in here below, and obviously put the countdown timer in. It just really saves that. It saves you rewriting the emails all the time. And I know you can sort of do it in different applications as well, but I'd say particularly with the Kartra email templates, it allows you to do all of this. You get that countdown timer in, and it also allows you to save the template as well, which is obviously saving you time. And obviously then, I mean, you've got all of your views as well. You can look on the mobile view, so that's what it's going to look like in somebody's mobile, and you can see it still looks really good. And we've got all these like areas where we're trying to highlight. Okay, and that's basically how you use the editor. I mean, it's a really good piece of equipment, you know, to be creating templates and stuff, because these really do get some good engagement going, you know. And if you use a bit of creativity in there as well, you know, when people open your emails and you've got like lots of things going on to distract them, but you know, you can have your countdown times about offers, and that it kind of brings that scarcity on as well, which obviously rises up. It brings up your profits, which is always a good thing. So that's it for this video. Thank you again for watching, and I'll speak to you in the next video.